Hi, I'm Paul, and I'm looking for dinosaurs. With my brand new loaded Pantheon collaboration trip skateboard. I'm starting my search here on Blackfoot territory on the Dry Island Buffalo Jump Provincial Park. This is one of the most gnarly buffalo jumps. It's the farthest north. It's about 160 feet drop, carved by glaciers. It's one of the most effective, more effective than the others that we have south of here. You go down there, as a buffalo, you probably don't need to use anything else to finish you off. So it was really brutal, but really effective. But the real reason why we're here is because this is the site in which they found the first Albertosaurus. And in 1997, they found another 22 complete skeletons here. So I figured if I'm gonna be looking for dinosaurs, this is the best place to start. 22 Albertosauruses in one spot. It's kind of scary, but hopefully I see one anyway. All right, do one of these. There's a road to the park in Alberta. There's a road to the park in Alberta. There's a park, there's a park, there's a park in Alberta. There's a rock on the road in the park in Alberta. There's a bone in the rock on the road in the park in Alberta. There's a park, there's a park, there's a park in Alberta. There's a skateboarder on the road in the park next to a rock in Alberta. A buffalo jump is a place where indigenous peoples hunted by chasing bison over cliffs. Some buffalo jumps are fairly shallow, like Head Smashed In Buffalo Jump, which is a UNESCO World Heritage Site a few hundred kilometers south of here. But Dry Island, where I am now, boasts the deepest drop. So this will be a shorter trip than the last one that I did in the province, in the fall, where I went through the mountains. No mountains, I'm staying in the prairie. But I'll be basically zigzagging back and forth across this Badland canyon that was carved out, I guess, during the Ice Age. That'll be good. It'll be fun to check out. Yeah, I see why this would suck for a buffalo. A bunch of turkey vultures screaming woke me up. It was kind of terrifying. I had no idea what it was at first because they sound more like dogs or cats than birds. The park has over 150 species of birds. There's my site right there, and there's a cliff. After spending nearly the entire morning filming, very mindful not to spook nesting birds, I packed away my campsite and my warm gear. I had just under 100 kilometers to cover to reach Dinosaur Trail, and I was getting worried it might be a hot day. Now I've seen a lot of birds, and birds are basically dinosaurs, so I was off to a great start. But it was now time for me to shift my efforts towards the big ones. Automatic camera rig here. This is how I get those shots by myself. How's it going? Pretty good. And I'm just checking out the park here and taking some photos, and now I'm filming myself leave. Yeah, have a really good day. That last shot took me 30 minutes. That one of me skidding with the pan, 30 minutes. Get going at the crack of noon! One of the things I'm most worried about is drunk drivers, and there's a beer can here on the side of the road. They're common enough I call them mile markers. Gotta get ready for that sun! It's already burning me, I didn't bring sunscreen! Haha, yeah. Ooh, I should put on my chapstick. Look how adorable this thing is! Now you apply it, just like you do your lipstick. On the bottom lip. Liberally. Not too liberal, if you know what I mean. Now my lips are protected from the sun. Now I'm just gonna rub this all over my neck. Found an angry dinosaur. I think it's a willet. I'm no expert on the subject, but I don't think that's where honey comes from. I had heard rumor of a mysterious museum in the town of Torrington, a short way away from the grain elevators. Maybe they would know where the dinosaurs are. I'm here at the world famous Torrington Gopher Hole Museum.
Listen to the whistle, hear the gopher call, as they roam from early springtime to the late part of the fall. They dig their holes with pleasure, one by for everyone. Front door, back door, side door, and two dug just for fun. These pesky little fellows dig their burrows deep and wide. Along comes a backhoe badger and he makes them oversized. All animals, please be careful when you play and when you run. Don't step into a hidden hole, great damage can be done. Listen to the whistle, hear the gopher call, as they roam from early springtime to the late part of the fall. They dig their holes with pleasure, about 5 for everyone. Front door, back door, side door, and two dug just for fun.
That was fun, but sadly there were no dinosaurs hidden amongst the gophers. It was time to get back on the road.
Turning everything to dust. So if you fret and worry that the gopher will be gone, you can always take some with you and release them in your lawn. The moral of the story is be wise before you speak. Lots of us to like them, but their damage is not cheap. There always will be gophers, their lives are not in hand. So just sit back and watch them as they dig up all our land. Listen to the whistle, hear the gopher call, as they roam from early springtime to the late part of the fall. They dig their holes with pleasure,
oh my gosh.
Front door, back door, side door, and two dug just for fun. Front door, back door, side door, and two dug just for fun.
There's some sort of animal up there. I don't know if it's either like a really big, deep, like huge, it looks like a huge dog. So we'll see what happens. So far it doesn't recognize me, it doesn't see me. We're good. Nice. Well-behaved dog. I'm only a few kilometers away from the mouth of the Blariot Ferry Road. When you get to the Blair Ferry Road, it's like you're on this prairie farmland. You start to see these little bits of the canyon, but you don't think much of it. And then you turn, and then immediately you like plummet down this chute in between hoodoos until you are at the campground, really. The Red Deer River runs through here. I mean, that splits the road. Or what we have is a ferry at the bottom, which is basically just a piece of road that shuffles back and forth across the river. And it's attached by cables. The Blairt Ferry moves back and forth about once every 45 minutes, so it basically closes the road to uphill traffic. We used to come here and skate it before they put in the rumble strips. I'm not sure how well the road has aged over the past 8 years since I was last here. Let's just say the top is gnarly. The last time I was here, I crashed over about 100 kilometers an hour with Alex Hannigan. So, I'm gonna camp right here for the night.
There's a place
And,
that is dear in the hearts of old cowboys.
We got some pretty views.
Darn hard to tame. Straight ahead in the saddle at the first break of daylight. Long to go back to old Alberta plains. Oh, carry me back to the plains of Alberta. I long to go back to the wild rolling range. On a bright sunny hillside I sit there dreaming of those good old days on old